Hi everyone. I want to invite you on a sacred journey today. So if you can, pull up a chair and just take a moment and just listen. Just really listen. It's time for the butterflies to fly home. Do you realize that they fly? Those little tiny beautiful butterflies will fly each year 1,000 miles from central Mexico to California. What an epic flight. So I want you to take a couple really deep breaths and imagine that you can fly with them this year. And I want you to, as you breathe, feel the cocoon all around you that you've been growing in for this entire lifetime. The cocoon that kept you safe. The cocoon that lets you grow. That nurtured you. But it also has been becoming rather restrictive lately. Because you want to be more. So much more. You're not quite sure yet what. But you have questions. And you have feelings. And passions and desires are coming up within the heart of your soul that are more than just the life around you. Has always been. There's desire to see what's on the other side of the world. What's beyond the 4 boxes that you live in. What's beyond the ideas that your parents gave you. The good ones and the difficult ones. So take a deep breath. And imagine yourself right now wrapped up in a blanket. One of those beautiful, heavy, weighted blankets. And it's all around you. And this blanket helps you to resist your mind that's so active, that keeps you from going deeper and deeper into a meditative area, into the unknown, into your subconscious. Now take another deep, deep breath. And just feel yourself getting calm. No matter what you hear around you, go deep into your heart and think of all that you're grateful for. All that this life has taught you so far. The do's, the don'ts, the good things about yourself, and the lies. The lies that you were told and the lies that you were told to keep you safe, maybe. But as you think of them, just one by one, start pulling off that blanket. Just letting it disappear, fall off your shoulders. And breathe. There you go. Just finding a way to move out of a place that I call resistance. Resistance to the world at large. Resistance to your thoughts and memories. Resistance to change. Resistance to growth. And as you get that heavier blanket off, that heavier cocoon starts to break. You start to wiggle your shoulders and just pull yourself out. And you see, as you open your eyes, that the sky is brighter. It's bluer. The background noise, the agitation has stopped. The birds are singing, are chirping. And as you break free, the first thing you see is how incredibly beautiful your wings are. The color. And you start to just completely let that old cocoon fall away. It's not yours anymore. It doesn't belong to you. You wonder now, how did it possibly hold you so long? Was it really your safety blanket, or was it really your entrapment? I would guess a little bit of both. So take a deep breath in and kick off the rest of that blanket with your tiny, tiny little feet. And begin to flap those wings and begin to lift. And lift with the wind and just let it carry you. And as you get higher and freer and lighter, you will see colors, other creatures just like you. Some are black and white, some are orange and black, some are orange and yellow. All different kinds of colors. So many patterns and shapes you can't even begin to count. And like a dust storm, you all begin to just lift together in total surrender into the sun, into the leaves that gently move ever so slightly, but just enough to carry you. And you're all journeying someplace as if something instinctive inside you knows where you need to go. Something compulsive almost that pulls you there, but it doesn't feel like a bad compulsion. It feels amazing. And the further up you look, you see there's a tree. And it, as if the tree is fluttering with flowers, all kinds of colors. But it's not flowers. It's other beings like you. It's the butterflies. And you've all come together at this one grove of sacred trees that your ancestors have flown to for years. And now, that feeling that you've had on and off through your whole life, even with having children, even being loved by your parents, even finding the love of your life, that you were still different, that you were still alone, that you were never with your people, your matched beings. Now, in this sacred tree, all filled with thousands, in this grove, hundreds of thousands of butterflies have just hatched, just like you. And your wings flutter and make this amazing sound that blocks out everything else that's noisy in your brain, that interferes with you taking a step forward. The flutter of these mutual beings that are just like you are starting to gather and are ready to take their flight. And all of a sudden, you all lift. Seems as though we have a wonderful duck that's going to lead us the way. And we're going to let him. So just take a moment and lift. Lift with the group and just feel the group energy and feel the love. Feel the joy. Feel as if this group of beings is carrying you on the longest trip you've ever been on, and you have no fear. You have no reservations. You know you were born for this journey, and deep, deep inside you, you know it must be. That voice inside of you that says, uh-oh, uh-oh, just let it fall away. The voice that says, danger, danger, don't get out of your comfort zone. Just let it fall away. And now with every one of you, dropping that fear, let's use your fear as a propellant to take you to the next place. As you fly across the fields, and new thoughts and a new purpose is starting to come to you. Little by little, as you fly with your brothers and your sisters of many colors, including the children playing, as if they're waiting joyously for you to return to the monastery, to the place of your birth. Now, I'm ready to do my work. I'm ready to fly. I've proven fly is with that color of who I have become, and now with my wings, what lies ahead? I have no fear. Notice it's gone. And notice the birds up high in the trees are singing their song to welcome you to this new world, to doing things in a new way, to being part of a rebirth of light, of joy, and of peace. I wish you well, my friends. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you.